Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kakasungura YouTube channel. As the saying goes, internet never forgets. I mean, whatever you speak, be very cautious because it will positively impact your life or negatively impact your life in the near future. Even whatever I'm speaking here, I make sure that I focus on truth and not propaganda, because I know days will come when I will be the President of the Republic of Kenya. You also will be referring to my clips to judge me. So I am very, very careful on what I'm speaking here. While I was browsing internet, I came across a video clip of William Ruto. And this video clip is almost 15 or not 16 years old. It was around 16 years ago. 16 years ago, I think by that time, William Ruto was the member of parliament for Eldoret North. This video clip was a prophecy on William Ruto's character that he's portraying now. I think people can prophesy for themselves, or people can predict their life on themselves, but mostly many tend to forget on what they have spoken in the past, and they blindly run things without taking into account what they have said before. Can you listen to this video clip, and then I will come back to explain further on when the clip was taken, what he was talking about, and so many other things. And this is the video clip.
But the worst kind of impunity is the impunity of deceitful leaders. Leadership that is about deceit. That they tell us one thing before the election, they completely do the opposite after the election.
Now, the clip you've just watched is of William Ruto. And this was the year 2008. Just a year after the post-election violence that saw thousands of people die and others displaced from their homes. And I know up to date as we speak, there are people who have been severely affected and they have never recovered from the 2007 clashes. Now, Ruto is speaking and saying that the most deadliest disease that is eating up our political system are politicians who speak A, but once they get into power, they do B, meaning they do the opposite. William Ruto's clip is describing exactly his character today. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, William Ruto was MP for Eldoret North, and at the same time, he was a minister for agriculture under Mwai Kibaki government. At this time, Raila Odinga had become the Prime Minister of the Republic of Kenya. Musalia Mudavadi had become the Deputy Prime Minister. Remember, the Deputy Prime Minister position was reserved for William Ruto when you listen what William Ruto says in other videos. Now, William Ruto claims in this video, and he is telling Mwai Kibaki was the president by that time, is telling Kibaki that, you know, the problem in the Republic of Kenya is when leaders promise A, but when elected, they do the opposite. William Ruto in this video was at the Salvation Army Church and was responding to the Waki report. Those of you who've been in this country and those of you who read these things, you understand that Waki was an international commission that was established by the government of Kenya to do an inquiry on the 2007 post-election clashes. And this commission was formed in February 2008. At the time William Ruto was responding to this video clip, in this video clip, Waki had already released a report. And the report was about, I read part of it. The report was about 529 pages, you can imagine. And this report was released to find out who exactly was involved in the 2007 post-election violence. We saw William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta at that time. They had hinted a plan of contesting for the presidential for the 2013 presidential gubernatorial position. Now, the Waki report was released by the International Commission, and in the report, if you listen to other videos in the same, this was the video clip you've just watched was extracted from a report filed by Francis Gashuri of Citizen TV, and that report is long. Is about the news item is about 3 minutes long, and Raila Odinga is also in that video clip. Musalia Mudavadi also is in that video clip. So Ruto is feeling threatened because of the Waki report. And Ruto and Raila Odinga is saying, why are people fearing if at all they know they are innocent? Why did I bring this video clip? I brought this video clip to explain William Ruto's current character. Ruto is someone who speaks A today. Tomorrow he does the opposite of what he spoke yesterday. 7 a.m. in the morning, he says A. But when you meet him at 2 p.m., he has already reached C and doesn't even remember what he said about A. That is his character. And this video clip is exactly explaining his character himself. Ruto promised so many things during the campaigns. He promised Kenyans free internet. He promised Kenyans a 300 shillings gas cylinder. He promised Kenyans to lower the cost of living. He promised young people jobs. He promised mkokoteni, mama mboga, boda boda, pesa mfukoni. He promised to change Kenya into a small heaven. But today, he promised Kenyans he will never borrow. He promised Kenyans he will never raise taxes. But what is Ruto doing today? He said he will never raise taxes, but is the one who is raising taxes each and every night. He said he will never use police to harass and intimidate opponents. Today he's doing the opposite. He is the one, number one, using police to abduct Gen Zs who are raising their voices to be heard. He said that, yes, look, when I come into power, I will not use the DCI to sort scores. Today, he is the one using the DCI. He is doing exactly the opposite. Even accused, he told us that in my government I will never borrow. Today, Ruto borrows every day. He promised that we shall live within our means. Today, Ruto has traveled more than 4 presidents combined. He has exceeded their journeys. All the journeys Jomo Kenyatta did, all the journeys Moi did, all the journeys Kibaki did, all the journeys Uhuru Kenyatta did, William Ruto has surpassed those journeys in just 1 year and a half in office. He does exactly the opposite of what he promises. And that is who William Ruto is. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know that even the measures he said in his speech, he has already forgotten. You remember the speech he gave last week on the authoricity measures he is going to take. up to now is already forgotten. After the speech he told us, there are more measures among to give shortly. Up to now, shortly has never ended. Friday ended, Saturday ended, Sunday ended, Monday yesterday ended, and today is ending. Third shortly has never come to pass. If you ask him today, he is completely forgotten. And that is William Ruto. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.